Who's concerned about a Trump victory? Let's dive into the likely global impacts. Welcome to PravasiExpress News Update. If Trump returns to office, it could mark a shift to a more unilateral U.S. foreign policy, with wide-reaching impacts on alliances, trade, and global governance. Some countries might align closely with U.S. interests, while others could seek to balance their relationships to manage uncertainties. Here's what could change. First, we'd likely see increased tensions with Iran. Trump's past withdrawal from the Iran nuclear deal brought severe sanctions, and a renewed presidency could mean even stricter measures. This could escalate tensions in the Gulf. Trump could also target Iran's proxies, groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon, militias in Iraq, and the Houthis in Yemen, using sanctions or military aid to regional allies like Israel and Saudi Arabia to curb Iran's influence. This aggressive stance could destabilize the region, especially in Yemen, Lebanon, and Iraq, with a potential domino effect on local populations and neighboring countries. Meanwhile, European allies who support the Iran nuclear deal could find themselves at odds with a hardline U.S. approach, complicating joint Western strategies. Next, we could see significant changes in trade dynamics. Trump's trade policies often emphasize tariffs, particularly on imports from China and Europe. This could lead to renewed tariffs, escalating trade disputes, and market volatility. Trump's preference for bilateral deals over multilateral agreements might undermine international trade frameworks like the WTO, creating uncertainties for global markets and straining international relations. A Trump victory could impact global climate goals. Potential U.S. withdrawal from the Paris Climate Agreement might encourage other countries to slow down their climate commitments. Additionally, a pro-fossil fuel policy could shift global energy markets, affecting countries dependent on oil and gas imports and influencing supply chains and prices. On security, Trump has called for increased defense spending by NATO allies. This could push European and Canadian allies to reconsider their military budgets, impacting economic plans. In the Middle East, Trump's policies could shift, especially regarding Iran and Israel, leading to increased tensions and reshaped alliances. In global health, Trump's skepticism towards organizations like the WHO might reduce U.S. involvement in international health initiatives, potentially impacting coordinated responses to future pandemics. In technology, Trump might impose new restrictions on foreign tech firms, influencing global standards for data protection and cybersecurity. This could lead to increased U.S. scrutiny on foreign tech companies and impact international cyber cooperation. Trump's transactional foreign policy could mean less emphasis on global human rights, possibly weakening support for democratic institutions abroad and impacting relations with countries facing political challenges. Next, a potential reduction in U.S. foreign aid could impact countries heavily reliant on American assistance, affecting healthcare, infrastructure, and poverty alleviation projects. This might push nations to seek new partnerships, perhaps with China or regional powers. A second Trump presidency could reshape the global landscape: trade, climate, security, technology, and more. The ultimate impact would depend on specific policies and the international community's response. Subscribe to PravasiExpress and stay informed.